that?
Oh boy.
Hey everybody, we're back for another Wednesday Wellness with our dear friend Lindsey Lupo, our naturopath, resident naturopath. She forgot to wear black today.
I did.
She forgot where she was going.
Out. I'm wearing black pants.
Okay, that's good.
Does that count?
There we go.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, great.
That will count some.
Okay.
A little bit.
I have to be bright in this dark world.
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Sad
You
world.
actually match with the green wall between the two black bookshelves.
Oh, it's perfect.
So we just
Which
There it
blend
is.
in here.
We'll blend in.
Yeah.
Bye, Catherine.
Awesome.
Bye, Catherine.
Okay, so we have Lindsey back because we're going to talk about pregnancy, birth. Maybe we'll try to hit some postpartum stuff.
Yeah.
Just things she recommends, things we recommend.
Ways to support.
Ways to support. Her favorite. What are we calling those over there? Tools. No,
Tools.
Tools. Her favorite tools.
Toolbox.
Toolbox.
Tools in the toolbox.
Things you should have.
Yes.
Okay. Great. Where do you want to start?
Pregnancy.
Okay, pregnancy.
So sleep. Sleep's a big deal.
Also, she's a mom of 4.
Well,
Yeah.
Been pregnant a few times.
yes.
Know the things.
She
And you're a
knows what she's
naturopath.
talking
Okay.
I'm a birth, postpartum, and bereavement doula as well. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Okay. So, pregnancy.
Pregnancy.
Sleep.
Sleep is a big deal in pregnancy, and so.
No, you keep talking.
Oh.
I'm gonna turn this
Oh, okay.
Oh,
What
yeah.
are we looking at?
I forgot we had music going.
So I get a lot of questions, or moms that are in their 3rd trimester, and they're like, I can't sleep.
Right.
Because it's a thing. I mean, you're
Yeah.
peeing, you're uncomfortable, then there's the insomnia.
Yes.
I will
Restless
say,
legs.
yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So regular adjustments, right?
Right. Yep.
Regular, just lots and lots, because your
Yeah.
nervous system's kind of flared a little bit, just because
And a little anxious and
your
often.
spine is like this, baby's all out, all of the
Yep.
things. But magnesium. So for those of you that were on our last Wednesday Wellness,
Yep.
I'm grabbing this for coffee.
Yeah. Go.
I talked about magnesium, and I will recommend the same magnesium,
Okay.
trace minerals, because you're also getting the chloride, the sodium, the potassium. It's not just sitting in your body unused because you're putting too much magnesium in without anything else, because you kind of need all of the minerals for absorption.
Was this one you had to order or you could get at?
You can get that at Harvest, you can get that at Whole
gonna
Foods,
say Whole Foods
Fresh
probably.
Time,
That's the Mag.
Amazon. Make sure you're ordering from Trace Minerals though when you're on Amazon.
Right.
We'll put links up again.
Yeah, that's
Also like
awesome.
the last one.
But magnesium really helps to calm the nervous system. It also, keeps you regular.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because constipation's a big thing.
Constipation's huge,
Yeah.
especially with prenatals, because a lot of
The
people
iron.
also ask me, what kind of prenatal should I take?
I know we don't have our orthomolecular
That's
Because
okay.
we've
Which
been
has-
selling out because they sell like
well because they have the gentle iron that shouldn't constipate you.
Yes.
What should we tell?
Which is super
Oh, yeah, this
awesome.
Yeah.
Yep, I love. Can they see this thing?
Yeah.
Mary
You bring it
Ruth's.
over.
So Mary Ruth's is whole foods based. It tastes yummy. You don't have to worry about swallowing a capsule or a tablet, because you know in that first trimester
It's
when
so
you're
hard.
gagging,
I didn't take any, and that's like the most important time when you really need your prenatals. Well, really you need it before, like when you're planning to get pregnant.
Right.
But then like that first trimester, you really need them, and we're all too sick to be taking them.
Exactly, and so you can just swallow.
You're right. That's probably a really
Drink
good one.
it.
I
It's a
did.
really
I did a
great
really
one.
bad job taking my prenatals in
Shelf
that first trimester.
stable, so you can keep
Okay.
a couple on your shelf, and then when you open it, you put it in the fridge. It's cold. It's yummy.
Okay.
So that's really, really helpful to have, especially during that phase when you are nauseous, along with the B complex. So typically when you have morning sickness, you are low in Bs. B is really, really, really awesome to help with nausea and morning sickness.
And
Yeah,
that's what
even
you
you're
really
like,
need
I
to
had an
be
OB. I
getting
mean,
to.
she even
Yeah.
ordered me to take like B6.
So a lot of times, like when you see like the people that are profusely vomiting, they can go in and they can get B vitamin injections or infusions. And so again, I mean, even Western
Our
medicine
friends
is
at
treated-
Bio, what are they called? Biofuse? Well,
Yes.
Yes.
good friends
Little
there.
infusion.
Little infusion. Yeah.
Yeah, but these are really great. And then I get the question, okay, so I'm taking a prenatal that has magnesium in it. Am I going to overdose on magnesium? How does this work? I'm really concerned. No, typically you're not going to overdose on magnesium. We're all so deficient, especially if you've got restless leg, severe sign of deficiency of magnesium. If you're constipated, severe sign.
Right, you're
that
just going to get
deficient.
diarrhea maybe if you take too much
Right,
magnesium. Right.
but it does help with sleep, and I always tell people to start low and slow with the Mega Mag, and then increase, and always talk to your provider. Your care provider is like your #1 person to go to too with questions to make sure that you guys are on track. But magnesium is so wonderful. It also can carry you into birth. And into the postpartum phase.
We also
However,
have this topical too.
yes, I was just
for,
going to
like,
mention
cramps
that.
and stuff.
Yes, so they also sell a spray, which is really great for kiddos. I will warn, it burns. like a son of a gun, when you're deficient. So
I think we have had people be like, oh, good. And I was like, I don't feel anything.
You will note it.
Guess I'm not deficient, everyone.
Right?
Good job.
I know.
Vegetarian gets enough minerals. Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna rub it. You're gonna rub it on your legs, right? But for little kiddos, if you're using it on your kids, because I always tell moms, like, oh, you're not just buying it for you. If you have other kids at home, you can use magnesium. Put it on the bottom of their feet. Okay. And then it still gets that absorption. It's a little bit less, but it doesn't burn.
Why does it do that?
It's a deficiency within your legs, and so your cellular components outside on your dermis, when it soaks it in, knows that you're already deficient and dry and all the things. You can also add extra lotion to it, will help with the itchiness. Okay. But you'll notice that when it soaks in, all of a sudden your legs are like chalky. Yeah. And you're like, what is this? It's just the magnesium deposits. It's pulling it in. And then when it's doing that, it just tends to have that burning, itchy effect. It's, I guess, probably just the reaction within your cellular structure. But we have had patients have really good results with the leg cramp.
For Charlie horses, restless legs, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's awesome. Magnesium, awesome. 2 weeks prior to delivery, though, I will say if you're taking a lot of magnesium, so typically 4 droppers is 400 milligrams, lower that prior to delivery. So magnesium they use in high doses, higher than this, to help prevent premature labor. And so we always, in the birthing world, try to limit the magnesium right before birth and then pick it up again for constipation from medication or to help with the ease of pooping postpartum, especially after having a vaginal delivery. Yeah. So magnesium is my favorite.
Magnesium. Okay, great.
Magnesium.
Take your magnesium.
And your prenatal. That doesn't make you. You can get gummies too. Do you guys have them?
I don't think we have the gummies, just because we have the other ones.
Yep. I will tell you that Catherine had a question about the sleep gummies that are melatonin free that Rive does carry. And I will say that if you want to use these during pregnancy, run them by your practitioner. There are a couple ingredients in here that I wouldn't necessarily recommend during pregnancy.
Okay. But the lemon balm's good.
The lemon balm is really good.
We do have the lemon balm
for sleep
too.
Yep. Lemon balm tincture or lemon balm tea or both will help relax the nervous system and help you sleep.
Cool. I've taken both of those. Yes. I sleep great.
They're very herbal. What do you think of the taste?
What?
What do you think of the taste?
That was fine, and those are fine.
These are really
yummy. I was like, I could eat 4.
These
Tastes like strawberry. That was fine. Also, I don't remember feeling anything about it.
We like their tinctures. I love their tinctures. I'm like, I wish all my vitamins were this way. Yeah. Just go through droppers.
Yeah, I'm taking the women's wellness right now.
Yes.
Me too.
And I already used all my lemon balm. It's gone.
Yes,
I love it. Not have that. So I don't know.
So outside of that, I mean, the typical questions for pregnancy outside of adjustment and magnesium is sleep, the prenatal, and the B-complex. So then birth. So birth, I will say, I'm just going to quickly make a side note, and maybe one of these days we can have this Wednesday Wellness about homeopathy. Find a homeopath, find a doula that's certified in homeopathy, or a naturopath that does holistic births. But that's really
this would probably be her right here. You found her.
This says here she is.
She is my homeopathic doctor.
I do natural births with homeopathy, but they are really helpful for emotions and pain and helping the birthing process roll along in a natural way. But outside of that, Bach flowers, which I didn't bring with me, but I had it last time.
Oh, your Bach flowers.
But Rescue Remedy is really great for emotions because it's high stress.
So you can use that one because it's like a kid's.
Yeah, but you can use kids or
they have an adult one.
They have an adult one. It is made with the brandy. It's very low alcohol content. It's not going to hurt you or a baby during pregnancy, postpartum, or birthing. I recommend sticking it in your birth bag because it really does help to calm nerves when you go to have a baby because all the things are happening.
Right.
Yeah. So that's
you're screaming at. I mean, I just had a husband, wife, baby, and the other day, and we're talking about, I don't know, maybe they're talking about having another baby. He's like, oh, it's so funny how that changed so quickly in the middle of it. You were screaming at me like, why did you do this to me? Never again. She's like, and then as soon as she had that baby in her arms, she's like, we'll have another.
All the dopamine.
We'll have another. So yeah, emotions.
I love that.
Running high.
Some other things during birth. That I recommend. This is my number one. It is a Trace Minerals brand. Yet again, this is a power pack.
Oh yeah, we talked about those last time too, I think.
Yeah, we did. I mean, most of these things kind of roll over, right? Especially when
good for all.
You're working out, getting sick, whatever. And essentially you're working out when you have a baby. Yeah. You're just depleting everything. And so when you read the back, there's some awesome stuff in here. It's kind of like a little multivitamin, but I recommend, which it's hard to do if you're nauseous when you're having a baby, right? Sometimes you can't drink juice, you really can't even drink water, you're just chewing on ice chips. But if you can get a few of these down during delivery, it really does help with the magnesium, the calcium, and the extra vitamin C. Vitamin C is actually a huge contributor to the ease of birth. And so really it's been proven that really high doses of C help with contractions, help with movement of baby.
Because of the muscles, right?
And one of the things outside of vitamin E and oils really help with the stretching.
Elasticity.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, collagen. Yeah. Vitamin C, baby.
Gelatin is really great for that. I had one of my primary care doctors say to me, Jell-O. I feel like all pregnant women should just eat Jell-O every day. Fine, natural Jell-O, please. Food dyes. But gelatin, if you can make your own Jell-O, gelatin is really great for pregnancy as well because it helps with the elasticity and stretching and all the things.
I'm sure, it's got all the same things that collagen.
Yes, it does, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I do recommend that. And then, there's so much more we can talk about, but I want to talk about postpartum real quick.
Yeah, of course, talk postpartum.
But postpartum...
Because postpartum's huge, right? Like, no one talks about it a lot of the time.
No.
Like, we're all worried, like, okay, we're growing a baby, we're in pregnancy, what can I do to feel good and hopefully have, like, a easier labor delivery?
Yeah.
Do all those things. See us. We've talked many times about why you should see a chiropractor.
And then all the focus is on baby usually afterwards. So.
Yeah. And then you're so... I didn't even learn until almost recently, like, how depleted you are after having a baby. And then if you're nursing, you're even more depleted.
Absolutely.
We're just trying to get it all back.
I'm
still trying to get all that back.
Right? And as you're depleted, you have postpartum anxiety and postpartum depression, and then all of the things come rushing in, and it's really hard. So continue the postnatal, because it's, postnatal vitamin.
Postnatal,
Yes.
We tell moms, like, if you're not taking the ortho one too, we tell moms to double up because you need so much.
You're so depleted.
You
were depleted anyways, probably before you got pregnant, and then the baby took all of it, and then now they're taking more.
Yep, exactly. And you were left with little to nothing.
Right.
And so B-complex is really important postpartum for anxiety and depression. It really does help with your emotions and your emotional state. There are a lot of other tinctures on the market that you can get that rebalance hormones, which is really great.
Okay.
I love ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is one of those herbs that is not really recommended during pregnancy, but postpartum is really, really beneficial.
So you can do it nursing. That's always the thing. Like, I don't do this nursing. I don't know, honestly.
You can do it nursing, and obviously, if you're concerned, you can always ask your care provider. But typically, ashwagandha is pretty safe. You can also get it in a tea. Unless you're making infusions where you're sticking 12 tea bags in 4 to 6 or 8 ounces, you're not really getting a lot.
Right, yeah.
So pretty safe. There's a lot of really yummy teas on the market, but really honing in on your hormones. And so the one thing that I recommend out of the gate is seed cycling postpartum.
Seed cycling.
And
getting things back to
normal. And so typically when you seed cycle, and we've talked about this many times, right? You're gonna follow your cycle, but postpartum you don't have a cycle. So what do you follow? You follow the moon phase. And so in the moon phases, there's always going to be this 28-day lapse. And so for the first 14 days, you're going to take a specific amount of seeds, 1 tablespoon, whether that be sunflower or flax. And then for the second 14 days, you're going to take another mixture of seeds. Again, you can use brands that do this.
There's a brand that you can just buy. Those, like, they tell you the first 14 days, second 14 days.
And we can link them. I can link them on the bottom of this post. It's called Be a Wellness. It's really awesome.
Yeah. I'm doing a test run with them.
Yes, let us know.
Yeah,
we'll have to do.
We like to use ourselves as guinea pigs.
Super awesome, but you can also buy them from the store. Make sure you're grinding them.
Do you put them in a smoothie then, mostly? Would you say?
Can. You can put them oatmeal. You can put them on top of bananas and peanut butter, salads.
Salad. Okay. Great.
So it really does help to balance out those hormones.
I feel like that's what Adam would do if he was seed cycling.
Just open up the bag, right? Yeah. So seed cycling is really important, and it's really easy to do. It can be pretty cost effective if you do it yourself. Be a Wellness can sometimes be a little bit more expensive if you don't have that,
but it is a place that you can buy bulk seeds. I don't even know. Fresh Thyme, probably.
Yeah. You can even go online and buy bulk.
Yeah.
But Costco, I think Costco
or
has
Costco.
flax.
And pumpkin seeds. I remember Adam bought that for me after the twins because I hemorrhaged and he was like, "This is important."
I think sesame is really the only one.
For your iron?
Pumpkin's really great for iron.
Yeah, he bought me a whole bag of pumpkin seeds from Costco after I had the twins.
And they're great for protein. They've got really good oils in them. All of the things. But another thing that I would tell you that if you aren't gaggy and you don't have a good prenatal, postpartum, spirulina and chlorella is a really great, really effective way to get your vitamins in. This is a really low cost option as well, because a lot of people, when we talk supplementation or nutraceuticals, they can be kind of expensive.
Or,
you know, and some people shouldn't have that option.
Chlorophyll?
And so these two things in this one bag, I mean, I think this has lasted me a year and a half. Yes, they have chlorophyll in them, sorry. But this is only a $20 bag, and when it lasts that long, it's a really nice value. And so out of all of the nutraceuticals that I try to recommend, I always try to recommend things that are lower cost, because it does add up.
Yeah.
You know?
100%.
So these are really great. You can get them off of Amazon. They're organic. They smell horrible, but don't smell them. Just pop them.
You just swallow them?
Just swallow them. Just quick swallow them.
Oh, that's for like good vitamins and minerals.
Yes, vitamins and minerals. So it's going to bring up your depletion. So it's going to help bring those minerals back into your bones, into your body, into your skin.
Honestly, if you're like 5 years postpartum like me, you probably still need to be doing
doing
a lot of these things, like I said, because we probably didn't do it or know to do it.
You don't even really need a multivitamin. I call these a multivitamin.
Yeah.
They help with
these
regulation.
Are like, this is like the active thing and like the athletic greens and
Yep,
stuff.
it totally
this is like why people drink dark green juice and stuff like that is because you're getting
so much cheaper.
It does stink.
That's okay.
Like
Plug your nose.
Yes, absolutely. So those are some of my favorite products, along with tinctures, which I will link for everyone for postpartum anxiety and depression. A couple of other products I really love to have on hand postpartum. Some people know this as the Haka, but I don't use that one. I prefer Nature Bond because it comes with more. It has some like relaxed, it's got a little dish that goes with it, which I didn't bring with me. But this is just a silicone breast pump. It's really great for those early days when you're really full, you want to prevent mastitis, you want to prevent, clogged ducts, all of the things. When you're nursing on one side, you just attach it to the other.
Yeah,
and
no one ever told me either. No one talks about that. You're nursing, your other boob just leaks.
Yes.
And I was up in the middle of the night, like, what
Everywhere,
do I do?
You're all wet.
Yeah, like, what do I do about
this?
Oh, you buy a thing. So yeah, I tell every like pregnant patient in here usually like get this.
This is my go-to baby shower gift.
Yeah.
Because not a first mom doesn't really know.
You don't.
Yeah.
No, and it's pretty inexpensive. And let's just be real. Like, okay, you're leaking, and you shove a pad under or a burp cloth that's soaked. You collect it in here, and it's like, oh my gosh.
So much you just got. Yeah.
I got like 3 ounces of breast milk. I can totally freeze this and save it.
Liquid gold.
Totally. And so this is one of my favorite products, Nature Bond. You can find it on Amazon. It's one of my favorites. You can buy a Haka too, but this is just my favorite. And then my favorite diaper cream. And so the reason why I mentioned this today, because I'm also going to add a little cold and flu plug-in.
Because we talked about this yesterday.
Yeah, we did. So I love Badger. Badger makes tons of awesome products. One of them being zinc oxide diaper cream. It's non-nano particle zinc oxide. Zinc oxide stays in your cells, and it's actually not good for you as a skin protectant. And so you want non-nano zinc oxide.
So think about that when you're getting like mineral sunscreens and stuff like that too.
Exactly.
Non-nano.
Non-nano.
You want to be white and pasty.
Yes,
basically.
you do. You don't want to be clear.
Yeah, that's the good natural.
Yep, exactly. And so this is my favorite diaper cream. I've loved it. But the perk of having this in your house, because it is kind of expensive, I'm not going to lie. It's not like the cheap stuff that you just buy on them on your shelves. It can be doubly used. So Rach and I were talking the other day, when your kids have a cold or they're teething and they're snotty, and then all of a sudden, you have your 4-year-old and he's going like this, and all of a sudden his face is just all red.
Especially right now, like the weather doesn't help when they're like that.
Even you, if you've got a cold and flu and you got the redness from your nose, or even if you're a skier and you get chapped skin, this stuff is amazing for dry lips. I mean, yes, you're going to be white.
Yeah,
if
you see Annie and I here with the white face, you know why.
You know why. But really great for those sick kids who get the chapped skin, and it's really awesome for eczema. Which, if you've got eczema, there's other things going on, contact me.
Yeah.
But really great.
We did buy this
to help. Yes.
We'll do a children's.
Yeah, we'll do
children's issues things.
That's a good idea. Yeah. FAQs about kids.
Yes.
Kids issues.
Kids issues.
But other than that, postpartum,
We continue to come in chiropractically. It's important for
We
you.
build postpartum care into our pregnancy care plans, and we always tell moms, like, you're coming in for your pregnancy, all your focus is going to be on baby afterwards, but, like, make sure you get back in.
You take care of you.
You got to take care of you, too.
Yep.
When you just went through a lot, your body did a lot of changes during pregnancy, a lot through labor and delivery,
Yep.
and then postpartum. Like, not only is it, like, the physical stuff of, like, holding and being like this, but, like,
The
the nervous
emotional
system.
stress that's
Yep.
not sleeping, like, all of that stuff.
Everything.
Yeah.
The before is so important, as is the after.
Yeah.
Along with just moving your body, spinning babies is really great.
Yeah.
The Miles circuit is really great for
Yeah.
getting your hips moving before. But that aftercare, there's something to be said. I mean, you guys.
We are
helped me with
getting,
my neck.
we are gonna have someone on, I think next week with I'll be gone next week. Dr. Andy's having someone come in to talk about spinning babies and body ready methods.
Awesome. That's
So
awesome.
she's gonna talk all about that.
Yep.
Exciting.
Yeah, which we always recommend spinning babies, but she does that for people.
Yep.
She'll spend 8 hours with someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, whatever it was, to do the
Yep.
routine.
To,
Yeah,
to
she
work
had
through
she
it
was
and
a
to
posterior, right? Or sunny side up, and so she, back labor. So
got it.
that's why she got super into spinning babies, and she knows all the things. So, but
That's
that's
very
next
much.
week.
Yeah.
That's next week.
That's next
I
week.
can't
Yeah.
wait to
This
watch
week.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey-o.
This is Lindsay. Do you want to tell me or no?
Oh, I don't care.
You're not okay.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, you can tell.
Okay, so we have this extra space right behind us here in our office, and Lindsay's going to be working out of there starting next month.
Woo!
Yay!
As is Jessica Crafton, who we had
Favorite OT,
yeah.
pediatric OT.
So we're,
They know each other.
rather than just sending
Great team.
people other places, we're just gonna bring everybody
Everybody
here.
here. Have a good time.
Yeah,
It's the party
yeah,
house.
Party Central.
So she's already booked for February.
I'm booked through April.
Yeah.
But
Always reach out. If
yes.
You know.
Yeah.
Catherine will probably be helping with her scheduling.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
Reach out. We'll
Yeah.
get you in.
Yeah.
I can do virtual sooner than that.
yes.
I'll
All right.
do all the things.
Great. If you have
Great.
questions, write a comment. Let us
Yeah.
know.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you for
Awesome.
coming again.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Adios.
Adios.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Oh yeah. Don't